Hey, after party. Virginia need a picture or she needs to come on because she cannot be playing us like. After party.
There we go.
The beauty of blackness after party.
All right, there she go. Hey, Virginia, what you drinking? Virginia sitting up there laying in her cut. Got her lights off. She's chilling. Oh, she got orange.
Oh, she got a gallon. She got a gallon of something over there.
Virginia, what you
Yeah,
doing?
when they break out that red plastic, look out. That means she got some serious stuff in there.
Has some serious water.
Oh, look at her. Sure. Oh, she's like, I got. Oh, there goes the BB and showed
Now
up.
you got me smoking and you got Virginia
Virginia
drinking
was
heavily.
drinking. Yeah.
All right, y'all, we can retest the boundaries. We can only fit about four more in.
We gonna see who pops on.
Come on, BB.
Oh, the BB getting the shimmy on. The BB's like, turn it up, after party. Craig, where you dancing at? Craig's like this.
As soon as they change.
Craig just like this. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
He like
damn.
this.
Greg said, he don't do it. He just, what is it? He just rock with it. He's rocking with it. He don't do it. He just rock with it.
As soon as they change the music, oh damn.
What'd you say? We got the music on, Craig.
The beauty of blackness final show.
Right.
After party.
After party. After party.
All right, y'all. The links have been shared. If you want to join us, just go and click that link and join us in the room. We got room for 10 guests. As the guests come in, say your salutations, your hellos, your goodbyes.
And keep it
The next person
moving.
can come in the room.
Yes, we want to hear from you people. After party.
Oh, give me that thing.
I hope. Well, Virginia just went down. She didn't want us to see her drinking out that gallon container on the live feed.
She didn't want
Right, she went to go refill.
She didn't want us to see what was in there.
She had to refill with some
somebody
ice.
said that was a fun. Who's got the fun hat? Is
Yeah,
that
she had to
Corinthia
refill.
or Poncho?
These ain't funny hats. These is fly hats.
Okay.
Somebody said your hat was fun.
Uh-oh.
All I can say is look up Ella Isaac. If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
You better ask somebody, people. Hey.
All right, y'all, where y'all at?
Oh, she said they are flat.
After party.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm gonna throw it in the link again because I threw it in the other link. So where y'all at?
After party. After you work hard, you play harder.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you coming in, Felicia? Look at Felicia. Come on in, Felicia. Use that link.
Felicia can find a live link now. She's been volunteered all weekend.
Come on, Felicia. Come on in.
That's right. Find a link and come in the room.
Use the link and come in the room. We want you, Felicia. We want you.
Uh-oh. Another one. Mid-Texas after party.
All right, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Thank you. We got some Facebook users. They're all on. I know where they're coming from. Come on in the room, guys. Use the link. Use the link and pop on. Especially before the artists get in here, because they're going to try to cloud it. Oh, Bogan.
All right, y'all. Where are y'all at? We got room for 10 in the room. We got 6 in the room. Find that link, y'all. Come on in. Let us know what you think about the video fine art
That's
show.
right. Dare to try that link. They're like, ooh, I don't know. They're like, I heard
Right
the camera
away.
adds 10 pounds.
All right, they must be being shy out there.
I
Where
think
are all
they
my
have to be
brave,
shy.
all our brave viewers?
They're making comments, but I think they're shy. This is a shy group.
Not like
Make sure
last
that
year.
link is getting out.
Rob them off last year.
Is it against Facebook rules to have the Cabernet?
We put the link in again.
All right, y'all. Look up on the screen. You see that link that Louise Cutler just put in the live stream?
Click on it and come on into the
That's
room
right.
with us.
We're waiting for lucky number 7.
What is going on with Virginia in this big dot?
I think she's working on that gallon.
I think she went to put on her lipstick.
Is that what she did?
Uh-oh.
Okay. So everybody think about what they think Virginia did. Oh, we was gonna see.
She good now. She good now.
Like, I gotta put my face on. Virginia wanted to put her face on.
She got rid of that gallon real quick.
Now she got the white on.
Yeah, she didn't have that light on earlier. She was like, I'm in the dark. She had a kabora.
Where all of our other brave people? We got 6 people in the after party studio. We got room for 10. What's up?
That's right. Because
they definitely
know how to party. These artists know how to party.
Watch out. You're going to knock that.
Uh-oh.
Say good night. Good night.
If you don't have the link, go to the Beauty of Blackness Fine Art Show on Facebook. Look in the comment stream and grab the live StreamYard link so you
See,
can
when you go out
about
in
after party.
the same direction.
Come to the after party.
Where's all of our brave folk at? She must have. She's trying to impress us with clear water, which means that is nothing but straight vodka.
You know what?
Straight vodka. It's straight vodka.
Picking that clear water up there too much. So I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah, that's straight vodka right there, y'all.
I don't know, Virginia, because you keep trying to prove to us that you're not drinking.
All right, Diana Shannon Young is in the house.
Hey.
We are shooting for 10 people. Where's all our folks?
Hey, Queen Mother Goddess.
Thank you, Queen Mother Goddess Opulence Rob, for coming in the room.
I'm on in the room, Queen Mother. We got a
She's
space
been
for
to
you.
quite a few of our after parties.
All right. So who's got the drinks? Where do we get those?
Nobody has Virginia Beach. She had a gallon container, which she's now
Yeah, and
condensed
Virginia wasn't trying to share, so she shut down.
That's a big picture.
She shut down and drank all of it so she wouldn't have to share with
Yeah, she's showing us water now. I mean vodka now. I mean water now. Whatever it is.
You know what it really is.
All right, y'all. We got what you got? 7 in the room, 8 in the room.
7 in the room.
We got 7 in the room.
7 in the room. We got room for 3 more.
You know, this is we're doing this like a clown car. Come on, shove it in.
That's
Jump
right.
on.
We want to see all the windows filled up.
We want to see all the windows
Filling
filled
all
up
the
all the
windows.
way
If you've been
around.
hanging with us all week, this
Yeah,
is
it's
your
been
time
fun.
to give us some reflections. Other than that, we just going to wobble our heads until some other people come on.
We're going to be bobbleheads up there.
Virginia, pass me the gallon container, please.
No, we should have definitely had something where we could pass it.
That is big.
There
No,
you go.
right.
we all get wine glasses and then pass them to each other like we're passing them around.
Yeah.
right.
Let me go find mine.
Okay, go find yours, and then we're
I know I
gonna
did a lot of
pass it to each other.
advertising this week, but I got an empty Karen Clark glass.
Go to that refrigerator. Go to that refrigerator.
So what we'll do is then we'll pass it to each other, we'll grab it, and
Go to
then
that
pass it.
refrigerator.
All right, where my brave folk at, y'all? We got 7 in the room. We need 3 more people. Come on in the room so we can.
I'm gonna
Hear
go.
your
I'm gonna go grab my drink.
Yeah, grab your drink and your hat.
I'll see if I can find a hat.
Uh-oh.
Habibi already got her hat.
Kabibi got more hats than everybody on the screen, y'all.
Where's Sean? Text him.
All right, y'all. Karen Clark is calling. She must not have the new link.
Yeah, Karen, come on up here.
Let's turn off the music.
And DJ mute you. It's a problem.
I know.
When the
I
DJ,
know.
when the
You gotta
DJ,
get some music.
You know, Karen Clark's trying to find the link so she can come in. She's going to have a gallon container too, though. That's right. Them Richmond girls don't play. That's right. I said it. It's out loud now.
well,
All right, we got 7. I'm shooting for 8. I'm going to sleep soon, y'all.
Good.
At this time, we're going to pass the microphone to Craig. Craig has prepared a special song for us this evening in honor of the. I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Craig said, "What the what? What is he talking about?"
We can play a song for you. We're not going to sing a song.
All right, we got one more LeBron dealers in the house. We're up to 8, y'all. We got room for 2 more in the house.
Where is LaShawn?
That's
What's up? What's up, crew?
Artists in the house. Shooting for 10 people in the studio.
LaShawn, where's your Cabernet? You got your drink?
Huh?
You got your drink?
Oh, of
You gotta have a
course.
drink or you have to have a
Now,
hat.
you know that ain't just cola.
Okay.
That boy's from Texas.
Well,
That
y'all
boy's
see
from Texas. I know they like
You
some
know.
brown liquor.
Exactly. Gotta have some bourbon in there, baby.
Thank you, gotta guess our Lisa Bitch. We done pulled out the top hat.
Uh-oh.
That's
The
right,
man
y'all. We
had
got room for
The
one more
man
in the
had
studio.
All right.
All right.
So once we get one more person in the studio, we're gonna have people give some reflections. We're gonna start with all the folks that wasn't part of the show. Karen Clark's in the house. She just made our 10th.
There she goes.
That's right.
Hey.
All right, so how we're going to do this in an orderly fashion is we got one artist that was not part of the show. We're going to let her give some 2-minute reflections, and then we're going to let some other people in the room. We have a max of 10. So I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. And Art Alicia Bibbs, you got the flow.
Wow. So, hi everybody. I had to join the
Hey.
come up with a Mad Hatter hat out
I love it.
I want to just say congratulations. What an amazing experience for just the world to have access to such a wide variety of talent, insight on how you do what you do so well, presenting such a wide variety of, amazing fine art from your perspective places, and then having a live show, in Colorado that people can go out and experience it live. Just congratulations. And the interviews that I watched, I couldn't come up with questions because I was literally just soaking everything in. Everybody did such an amazing job. All of you look like old pros at the online live.
That's a lot of smoke and mirrors, y'all. We got a lot of smoke and mirrors working on this show, boy. It's like,
kudos to the new co-host. What a phenomenal job. But you guys did a great job. Kabibi, I watched your show. It was good. It was good. Everybody did just a wonderful job.
well, we appreciate your words. You are our first person to chime into our after party that wasn't part of the show. So we really value your words. You watch look at this Louise Cutler. She got to always go to the top of the mountain There she goes.
Went to Mexico. That's right. I love Mexico.
Sombrero.
That's right.
I had to keep up with Miss B. Miss Smith. She had to. I had to come and hey.
And I don't even know. See, look at Karen Clark. She's all cute over there in the corner.
Karen, where
She done
is
went out
she?
and got her some Thai food, so she's
Okay,
having
look.
she's having like soup.
I'm having me some of what Carissa had.
Oh yes, Louise. Cheers.
Oh, what?
Everybody, raise your libations.
Man, I am so
Let's cheer ourselves.
Lovely.
I'm
Raise your
so
libations.
unready. I'm so unready. I got an empty Dunkin' Donuts container here.
Oh, you was waiting for last year. You
Look,
was
here's to us all. Here's to the Beauty of Blackness Fine
That's
Art
right.
Show.
Put up your cup.
The Beauty of Blackness Fine Art Show.
I guess I better at least get some fluid, some liquid.
Get just some liquid, and we're gonna bring our cups up to the camera, and then we're gonna all We're gonna. Alicia, you got your cup. You got your glass.
I'm gonna head down. I was actually in the office. I was at the computer, so I'm gonna actually head down to the kitchen and make some libations. I'm sure I
There you
have
go.
Make some libation. Yes.
Right.
Make it.
Uh-oh.
Don't let my ice fool you. Look, don't let my ice fool you. I got some.
You got your ices on chill. That looks like sangria.
Hey, Virginia.
Hey, darling.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Kabibi. I haven't seen you the whole weekend. Hey, girl.
I've been watching you go. Hey, hey.
I watched you, but I didn't see you.
What is that wrong?
Uh-oh.
Really?
You just got some hard run.
Oh,
Don't do that.
We have some rum chata,
That's
some
all
rum
right.
chata hiding in the studio. Need something with a little cream in it.
Get the cream. Cream.
I've never heard of that. Rum chata.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
All right,
Rum
get up.
chata.
Glasses.
Rum
We're missing somebody. We're missing
Woo!
Miss
are-
Bibbs went to
full,
make her
filled
drink.
up. Oh, we filled up.
Lockhart.
Yeah, Lockhart.
No,
Is
that's
he
all
trying
right.
to get in?
They gotta
Deborah.
call. They gotta call. If they trying to get in, they have to call. They have to call.
Well, we got to rig up something, or somebody's got to come out. I'll come out in case somebody else comes in.
Right, but I haven't gotten text by anybody, so if they text,
I'm gonna step out for them because they won't show up. Let me see what else is
well,
happening.
let's cheer before we go. Bring your glass to the camera, people. Bring your glass to the camera.
Rum chata.
Yeah.
Cabernet. Here's to us for a job well done.
A job well done.
Cheers. Cheers.
Who is
All right,
who's
y'all.
got
We're
the
gonna,
dog?
I'm gonna squeeze out and see if another person
This
comes
glass
in.
got mine.
Yeah.
Mine down there fussing.
Dog was cheering too. The dog was like, yes, out here.
Yes.
All right, come on, y'all. I don't know.
Poncho on DJ. Poncho's on the ones and twos.
The DJ.
Poncho's the DJ, so he can't go.
Get your dance hat on.
Poncho on the ones and twos.
I need a couple of maracas.
I need to add something to this bubbly water.
Oh yeah.
Rocket the sky, rocket.
Man, what are you drinking in that? What are you drinking?
What?
And if I can't come out, because the music disappears.
What are you drinking?
Hey, you know what?
What? Hey, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Yes. Diana, she even got her hot phone. Oh, Diana.
Get it, Diane. Get it, Diane.
Shimmy. Shake your shimmy, Diana.
Take it on down to the ground, Diane.
Hey.
Honcho's changing around everybody.
Yeah.
I love
That's funny.
Hey, Diane, call me later on when you get a chance.
Okay. I will.
Well, y'all might need to find another DJ.
What?
Who else got some music?
It's you.
All right.
I'll pop out.
Whoever got some music, key it up.
I'm gonna.
Somebody else waiting to get in? Someone waiting to get in?
I'm going to. Well, no, not yet, because we lost. Who came off screen?
Okay.
Louise.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, y'all can go. Who's got music? Corinthia, you can get on the music, can't you?
From my phone.
Who else got music?
I don't know how loud it's gonna be.
You know what? Yeah, because I'm used to playing on my phone. I got some CDs, but I got to find them right quick here.
You say you got some 8-tracks.
Of course.
Ask a 20-year-old what that is.
All right, let me see what else I can give y'all before we leave out of here.
Cool.
Remy. Somebody got the Remy.
Uh-oh, someone upped their drink.
Virginia got the Remy. I'm gonna go find me something.
Please do.
Yeah, I got something. My niece brought me back from Mexico. I'm gonna get that.
All right.
All right, y'all. We got Robin Hawker in the house. Thank you for checking in.
Diana, what is that?
How are you today? Uh-oh, Diana went in the basement and found some real stuff there.
Now break out the salt and the lime, please.
What it does is it copies the background from all the way around so that I'm only messing with the background.
That's the red.
Then I'm going to take the spot healing tool.
All right, so Louise Cutler, I think, is back in the house. But we have Max on the screen. Deborah Shedrick is in the house. So we need somebody to come out.
I'll go out.
Whoever comes out, we're
Hey,
gonna let
now I'll come out for a minute.
Okay. We're going to let Deborah Shedrick in the room.
Hey, Deborah. Half Deborah. There you go. What's up, Deborah?
Okay,
What's up, Deborah?
you can fit well down below. It's just only 10 can come up.
There you go. What's up, Deborah?
Okay,
What's up, Deborah?
you can fit well down below. It's just only 10 can come up. This is just way, it's like, hey y'all.
Hi, Deborah.
There's a new tool or filter.
Hey, let's let Robbie talk and share how she felt about the show. Poncho,
Right.
Robbie,
And what it has is a small
Robbie, what did you think of the show?
But it was a really good show.
Well, we got one person in the room who watched the show.
Hey,
Maybe we can let Robin tell us some reflections of what she saw from the show.
Yes, let Robin share.
go up.
Miss Robin,
Yes,
would you
Robin.
mind sharing a few words of what you learned about from this year's show?
Yes, let Robin.
Okay, I've just been watching it on and off all day today. And of course, Karen Clark is on my Facebook, so I get to see her all the
They also
time.
give you
I'm a part of the
half
Black
hair.
Artist Marketplace with Ella
You can
and
make it
Lavalade.
thick,
And so I see you all the time,
or you
Ponchos.
can-
Fantastic.
And
Well,
I have
thank you
an art business in Midland, Texas.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
Called
Fantastic.
Postmodern Diaspora Art and Gifts.
fantastic.
change
Well,
your
thank you. And so we're so glad you supported us again as you have in the past with other broadcasts.
Yeah, just have some of your art
Change
right
the
here on
lighting.
my counter.
All right.
Oh,
That's what
there
we're
you
talking
go.
about.
Your
I
hair.
I
appreciate
have on a
that.
Ella Isaac hat. Just ordered another one.
I
There
see.
you go.
Now let
That's right.
Let me put my hat back on.
Well, I've got
All right.
about 9 of them. I'm
down.
now.
All right. So I'm going to. Who's going to take over music?
whether it
You can't go anywhere. Nobody else has music.
be the difference.
I'll go out.
This is
Stop
what it
trying
looks
to
like
leave.
before.
Stop.
I'll go out.
and here's what
Who's
the
going out?
I'm going out so he can bring somebody else in.
Who else is coming in? Go down. You go
Take
down.
care, Diane.
Also,
All right, y'all. I'm going to come out in a few just in case somebody else pops in.
we learned about
have to stay
But y'all,
It'll hold 12 down below.
you.
it'll hold 12 below.
Yeah, it holds 12 down below. Only 10 can go on the screen.
Someone got me on their
Wait.
screen.
Can we have a
talking,
story? Can we do a story? Everybody just do like a 1-minute story.
watching the show.
where if I had something here,
There go Corinthia
One
orchestrating.
minute story.
There go Corinthia orchestrating that classroom.
Just up the just up the top. Everybody, I want to tell a story. I want to tell a
so I
story.
wanted to move
John,
this and had something.
you guys down, baby?
Yeah.
Well, you got the floor. If you want to tell a story, Louise Cutler, you have the
No,
floor.
that was Corinthia wanted to tell the story.
All right, go ahead and tell your story, Louise Cutler.
No, Corinthia wanted to tell a story.
I
Oh,
want everyone to tell a story, and I
All right,
want the
Corinthia, you first.
community.
Okay, well, then you go first then.
Start.
You
No, you're first.
No, you
You're
go
first.
first.
No, Baby's first.
Move that to
You
where
came
I
up with
wanted.
it. You have to go first.
And the other
Baby,
thing
write your story.
is
Baby
that
might take too long.
But
the
it's
move
She knows she is going to take too long.
is the background
I'm sorry, no long-winded
of what's supposed
I
to be
tell
in
stories. I'm sorry, no long-winded
Is that Craig in the
the
background?
background.
What's
So
that?
it gave me some of
I
this
think
part,
Craig-
Someone has me on their
that part right
screen
there.
showing from the show.
Well, we can hear all of that.
What's the audio?
Craig, we hear your audio with us.
Then
Yeah, that's not me. That's somebody that has their screen on the show. 'Cause all I have is this
artwork,
StreamYard
Oh.
on.
Who has the screen on the show? Let's see. Who has the screen on the
you
show?
can
Let's
do the
see.
same thing with that.
Yeah, they're watching the show as we're here. Someone has
Oh,
it on
I'm not watching the show. I think that's the board. The board is watching the show. The board.
Y'all getting quieter and quieter now. Come on now. What y'all doing?
We can take
Yeah.
a story.
I'm still
Somebody's
waiting to hear
watching the
Corinthia's
show.
story.
I thought, okay, Corinthia, let's
We still waiting for Corinthia's story though.
Okay,
Once they turn off my
So you have
voice.
to flatten.
all right.
You have a lot of layers like I do before you can work on the content awareness tool.
Can you guys mute Craig? Let him know.
It's not him.
There.
It's not him. He's muted. It's not him.
I'm gonna flatten this.
There we go.
Who was it? All right, see, there's the mystery.
Okay, so this is the thing. I'm gonna do my story, right? But then it's only 1 minute. Well, or less.
I was gonna say that's a long story.
Or less. So a couple of seconds. Okay, a couple of seconds. So
All right,
with this
Sharon, what you
additional
need?
story, I'm going to call the name of the next person. And then they come to the screen and do their couple of seconds, and then they call the next person.
I tell you, school teachers are strict.
But I'm in. But can we do something about the extra sound?
The reverb.
No, we can't, because that's Shedrick up there.
I'm just gonna give you my.
So you might as well just chill out, because Shedrick is gonna have extra sound. There we go. All right,
we're gonna start. There was a village, and in the village there was this juicy mango. This was the village of mangoes. The mangoes were so juicy, and everybody went around wanting to pick the mangoes from the tree. There was an elder, and the elder says, "Excuse me, children, you are saying the name incorrectly. It is not mango, it is mango." And all the village start to say mango, mango. But what everyone did not know was that each of these mangoes that grew from the tree had magical power. So everything that each village person thought of came to life. Until one day, someone realized that the mangoes had magical power. So therefore, everyone began to think their wildest and most best and biggest dreams. And before you knew it, the village exploded with magicalness that no one could behold. And everyone could suckle on a mango. LaShawn Hill is his next name.
You didn't get invited to many parties, did you?
I'm like, what the heck? I hope you're not expecting me to tell no story like that, because if I did, it would be rated R. And Louise.
That's what it was. She didn't get invited to parties.
Tell them a funny art story.
Listen.
A funny art story will do.
Oh, Lord.
1 minute.
All right. This is probably one of my favorite stories to tell right here. So this is the story of two artists that went to go do a show in one of the artists' home cities. So one of the artists that was from the home city told the other artist that, hey, we gotta go check this place out to go get something to eat. So the artist proceeded to go to this particular restaurant, and they picked up a bucket of shrimp. And now these weren't just any shrimp. These were some of the best shrimp that would ever touch your tongue. But it was a KFC bucket size of shrimp. So these two artists make it back to their hotel to sit down, lay down in their beds, and to proceed to eat these shrimp, but at the same time watching a show called South Park. Now this time, South Park was something that, neither one of us really watched a lot of, so it was really quite entertaining to us. And we just sit back laughing and giggling and eating shrimp, stuffing ourselves this big bucket of shrimp. Well, needless to say, as much as the both of us like to eat, we could not eat all the shrimp in that bucket. So we ate, we choked, we ate, we choked, we laughed, we choked. Oh, we burped, we drank, we had a good old time. And that is going to be a story that we'll take to our graves. Isn't that right, Pancho?
That's right. Yes, that is a very, very true story.
Now you have to
That's
call
a
the next
rerun
person
from last
to tell
year.
their story.
Sorry.
LaShawn, you call the next person to tell their story. And it's any story.
Okay, I'm going to do our host, Louise.
No.
Cutler.
What?
That's right.
Come on, bring it on, Louise.
Down in the jungle deep.
There you go. Put your hat on.
In the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You tell your story, Louise.
How many of you all know that story?
Well, you're not even telling it right.
Well, I don't even know it. I just watched House Party last night. Way down in the jungle deep. That's all. That's as far as I go. Something tells me there was some curse in it.
We're waiting.
Waiting for what?
Your funny story. You got to have at least one.
I made
What?
I made up the story. You just
I know, and that's the beauty of Corinthia. She just made up these amazing. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, once upon a time, there was a very large woman. You know, you can't go around saying large. So, a very, I'm just gonna say large because it sounds better. There was once this very large woman. She was trying her best to move along. And everybody that was behind her was trying to help her move along. But she had decided that moving along just meant that she had to keep moving. And she didn't want to. So there you go.
Is that it?
That's okay. That was a great story.
Wow. Let me recuperate from that story.
Whoa. Let me ponder that for a while.
They'll get better.
You got to name a person.
That's the fun of the story. That's the funny part. That's the end.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I will do Deborah.
Deborah, oh, this is gonna be it.
Oh,
Y'all,
wow.
y'all
Okay.
into some live TV
Wake up, Deborah. Wake up.
Now Deborah is gonna act like her screen is frozen. You gotta unlock your microphone while you tell this magical
He
story.
was gonna say, "What do you mean, act like?"
Unlike your microphone, maybe your voice will come through clear.
Right, and nobody can talk while Deborah's talking.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Show, and then
We can't hear her.
I heard her.
Yeah, she's in the zone. She's probably in the worst Wi-Fi zone on planet Earth.
You guys didn't hear her, but she just counted.
All right, I got a story.
She counted and said Poncho.
All right, we're gonna do Karen Clark.
All right, y'all ready?
Okay, Karen.
You know Karen got a story.
Yes, I do have a story. So I'm not scared of, when it comes to animals, I'm not really scared of a lot of animals, but I am afraid of reptiles and amphibians. So I'm have you guys ever heard of skinks before? What is
Mhm.
No.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's a baby version of a lizard. So
You can find them in Florida.
I'm sorry?
You can find a lot of them in Florida.
Well, I won't be living there. All right. So I'm walking into my studio. I have the door wide open. All is one with the world. And all of a sudden, I'm talking on the phone and I see something dart past me. Wasn't sure what it was, but whoever it was on the phone, I said, "Let me call you back." So I stood there for a few minutes and then I see it come, start clinging onto the wall. While the door was open, I was like, "Get out, get out, get out, get out." Like it could understand English.
Like you was talking, she was talking to a demon. Get out, get out.
No, I was talking to a lizard.
That's okay.
All right, you do that.
Go ahead.
All right. So this went on for about 2 weeks. So the first time, so I had to read up on the history because I'm all about Googling information. So I read up on it. I say, okay, fine, this is what's going to happen. When I tell it to get out, it comes forward to me. So it gets into one of my clay bags. It locks itself into there. I start taking the mop and I'm beating to get him out. He doesn't leave for probably about 30 minutes. I am distraught because I'm afraid. So he finally gets to the door. I wash him out with water, and then I put glue traps down. Now, mind you, I don't know where he went, so I can't function in my studio. So I would go in there every day to see where he was because I put a glue trap down. And when I thought it was all clear, I walk in, I look down at the glue trap, and it's 3 of them. So I had to call my neighbor, and so he could come pick them out. And so he could put them in the trash, but instead of putting in the trash, he brought them home, and he pulled them off individually and put them back in the yard. So, yeah. So now I am, every day that I walk into the studio, I look at the glue trap to see if there's another scheme.
Well,
If there's one, it's a family.
That's a pretty chilling circumstance you got going on there.
Story.
But that was a great story. You're a great storyteller.
I was afraid.
All right, you got to name somebody.
Poncho, you.
Oh, let me see. What can I do that's rated PG-13?
I know. Do it rated R.
No, I can't do rated R.
Jungle Deep.
Okay, this is a all right, so most of you know, if you're a friend of mine, you know I'm an instigator. And I love setting up situations that can play out in front of my face.
Oh my God.
So I realized that there was a gallery in town that was selling bootleg versions of Charles Bibbs's work.
Oh, shoot.
So Charles came in town. I said, hey, big brother, let's go for a ride. I take him to this mall. We walk into this gallery, and Charles immediately has a hissy fit. He's yelling, he's screaming. The person behind the counter is getting nervous. This was pre-phone in your hand time, so I could only record this in my brain. Charles is getting loud. I don't know if y'all know Charles. He got them big old hands and them big old forearms like Popeye. So he started to pull the pieces out of the bin that were the ones that's supposed to be illegal pieces. Come to find out, the guy was buying them open edition, having Charles sign them, and he was just putting fractions on them to make them look like limited editions. And so Charles picked it up. So I'm sitting there, Charles is having a fit. I'm laughing to myself. And so the guy starts pulling the posters out of the frames to satisfy Charles, because Charles is getting louder and louder, and I'm laughing. So we get to the counter. There's one instance, the guy saw me reaching for the fraction so that I could take that as a sample of what he was doing. He snatches the fraction out of my hand, he puts it in his mouth, and he swallows it. So Charles does his monologue. He says, hey, man, look, I want this to stop. I want to talk to your owner. I'm not trying to make you lose your job, but I will be revisiting this tomorrow morning when I get back to Los Angeles. And we walk out of the gallery like two guys that just broke up something. So we walk about maybe 25 feet in complete silence before we both looked at each other and just broke out laughing, because that was the most bizarre thing we have ever seen in the print business. End of story. I named Diane Shannon.
Oh. Okay. I have a story for you that's you'll find amusing. As you know, I have a daughter that will be 21 tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And when she was about 19, so not long after she graduated, a couple of her friends got pregnant. So I was talking to her, which I generally talk to her about those type matters and personal matters. So I told her, I said, well, how does your friend mother feel about that? She's having that baby out of wedlock. And my daughter looked right at me and she said, out of where? I said, out of wedlock. She said, well, where is that? Is that a county or is that a... I said, what? She said, is that a county? Where is it?
Where is wedlock?
I want to know about that still, because she's so kind of naive. She didn't know where was wedlock.
That was good. That was really good. Oh my God.
I love that.
All right, Diana, who do you name?
Over there crying.
I name Mr. Mr. Scrivens.
Where's
Scrivens, Greg Scrivens.
Scrivens, Mr. Scrivens.
Yeah, that's me. Scriven like driven.
Scriven like driven. Okay, I got it.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Oh, where's Wedlock?
Let me think of a story.
Woo, that was a good one.
Come on, I know you got something
It's not
funny in
gonna be
there.
good, but
You know, you
it's a
got
good
something.
story.
I know you gonna blow us all away. Come on, Craig.
It's Wedlock. It's okay. Oh.
Let's
Anytime
see.
now, Craig. Anytime now, Craig.
Pancho, leave him alone. Pancho, you messing up his thought process.
Okay, there was a group of artists. One with a computer, one with a canvas, one with clay. They wanted to do a collaboration, but they didn't know what to do. So they got together, put their hands together, said, I got this, I got this, I got this. What can you do with this? And they said, well, I don't know. I can make a sculpture with this and we can add it to the canvas, but how are we going to use this computer? And he said, well, if we print something on the computer, from the computer, we can put that on the canvas and then add your work, the clay work, to it. And I said, okay, let's try this out. So they printed something on the canvas. They put the backing on the canvas. They put the clay on the canvas. And said, well, that doesn't look right. Because it was very colorful with the piece that the person did and on the canvas. But they didn't have anything. They had a person for the clay piece. So they didn't know how to incorporate that into the thing. So they broke the clay piece up. They threw the pieces onto the canvas. They glued the pieces onto the canvas, put it up for sale, sold it for $10,000 and split the money.
Woo!
And
Okay, all right.
Let's see, who hasn't gone?
You can pass it to Kabibi, but we're gonna be here to 12 midnight.
Okay, Kabibi.
All right, we ready, Kabibi.
We ready for you now, Kabibi.
Get us off of mute, big
You gotta
Kabibi.
put your mic on, Kabibi.
No, this might be better with the mic off.
Funny.
There was danger. There was so much danger. The whole village was there, and there was so much danger. So the elders gathered around the big baobab tree, and they said, what must we do? What must we do? What must we do? And the Babalawo came up with a solution. In the morning, all men were to gather their pirogues, their dugout canoes, and they were to take the village to a secret place.
Would you stop it? Would you stop it? Stop it.
And so they went on. Gal, gal, terapy. Gal, gal, therapy. Alexuma, therapy. Africa. And they moved and they moved and they moved and built.
Stop it.
On stilts over the water, and therein, even to this day, there is a village that exists on stilts in Benin over the water, because these are the people that escaped slavery by moving out into the water.
Oh, wow.
And that is a true thing. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, you got to name your next person, Kabibi.
And I was there. It is true.
True. It is true, right? See, LaShawn, it is a true place. It is
That's right.
It is a true place. Every
Lovely place.
Stilts. I saw Artemis.
I think she's trying to hide out down here. Alicia. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Get ready.
I have that hat too.
Try to get ready, y'all. This one might not be PG-13.
Watch it.
I don't have. Are you supposed to tell a funny story?
Thank you, Felicia.
Nobody had the story until today.
Okay. A funny story? I don't really have it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a funny art-related story, just a funny
Make
story.
one up.
We didn't narrow it down. You can do whatever you want, but you're on right now. We're waiting patiently.
Well,
TikTok.
I don't know.
You can always pass it to another person.
Yeah, let me pass it to another.
Ain't nothing left but Deborah Shedrick.
Come on, Deborah. Bring
And
it
if
in.
Deborah don't elect to tell a story, I got one.
Okay, well,
Hey, I had to tell a story, so she has to tell a story.
Stop whining.
You gotta unmute, Deborah.
Put her back.
You
Put her
gotta
back.
unmute. All right, tell a funny story, Deborah Shedrick.
Put her back.
I can tell us.
Try to work your laugh in there. Stop freezing your screen on purpose.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh Lord, it's like working with a senior citizen.
I mean, how do you follow Kabibi? She's a professional storyteller. How you follow that?
Don't be hating on people's storytelling abilities.
I'm just saying, how you follow that?
All right, Deborah's got the floor. What you got, Deborah?
So anyway, he was on a fire. He got jumped. So he had to go to
Oh Lord, we can't hear.
But she's telling it anyway, so let her.
He went to the hospital.
All right, everybody turn off their microphone so we can hear her.
He went to the hospital, and the hospital released him and told him to get 3 days of rest. But my son had nowhere to go because he is just doing his thing right now. So he had his backpack. He went to a hospital. He found out where the doctors resided when they weren't doing their operations. He put on the, what do you call their little uniform? Skivvies? What do you call them?
Scrubs.
He put on some scrubs. He put on a mask. He found out where they lived. He found a bed. He found their refrigerator, and he was in there walking in the hospital like he was a damn doctor and got his rest. That's my child.
He was resourceful.
Very resourceful.
He's creative.
That was great.
That's right.
I didn't hear. He walked in the house like he was a what?
Okay, what were you doing, Corinthia, when she was telling the story?
She was drinking.
She got folks trying to rewind. Okay, I got a funny story. I'm only telling the funny story because
What's your name pick?
I want you to guess who this person is.
What's your name pick?
We were at a restaurant in New Orleans having a seafood dinner.
More seafood.
That's right. So the waiter comes up and he puts down a pewter picture on the table with water in it.
More seafood.
So we look at the pewter picture and we both like the pewter picture. So my friend has intentions to steal it. But what she did first was ask the waiter if it disappeared, whether he would tell. The waiter looked at us like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. So my friend proceeded to take the pewter picture from the restaurant, run up out the door and up the street. Now, I wasn't trying to get locked up, so of course I didn't run close behind her. But I want you to look at all of the screen members and tell me who was the person that stole that picture.
Kabibi.
LaShawn.
Kabibi.
I'm gonna.
Will the real culprit?
I'm gonna say Deborah.
Will the real culprit of that story please stand?
Deborah? Deborah?
Will the culprit of that story please
I'm gonna say
stand?
Deborah.
I'm gonna say Deborah.
Okay, she's refusing to stand, so I'm gonna help out.
Habibi.
I knew it. Laura be over there because Deborah said she's
Sorry, Habibi.
Deborah like having fun. I knew it was her.
Sorry, Habibi. Sorry.
I was like, that is nobody but Deborah.
That is why your son broke into the hospital to get rest.
Thank you. Now we know.
That's what the story was.
All right, who else got a funny story? Because I got another one.
Well, you might as well just keep it rolling then, brother.
Yeah.
All right, so
You got to be the entertainment too.
this particular brother, when I met him, he was like on fire, and we were both young. We were in our 20s, and we shared some studio time. And I told him about some plaster casts that I found at his store that we could paint and sell them as originals in the art world. So my friend, he liked the idea, and I happened to sleep on the idea. And so the next exhibition, my brother had a whole set of them already done and already painted. Tell me who that person is.
It could only be one person. LaShawn.
LaShawn Diaz.
LaShawn will paint on anything. I tell people, if you stood still long enough, LaShawn would paint you.
LaShawn.
I deny everything. Oh man!
Okay, I got another story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we were in Chicago, and we're at a show in Chicago, and there's a line for the artists to get out of the building because we gotta wait for the elevator and the people to move through. So there's a line. Somebody skipped the line because some personnel showed up with a cart in they self and wheeled one of the artists away. The other artist says she got a cart and a man and she's out of here. Who was the artist and who said she got a cart and a man and she out of here?
Well, I think you said she got a cart and a man.
That's my guess.
Who is it?
That's Diana Shannon Young.
I was the one who ended up with a cart and a man.
So you had the cart and the man.
He was like, she got a cart and a man and she's out of here.
When was this? Was this?
Look! Louise don't even have a clue when this happened.
She done did so much.
Louise is lost.
Louise, we met in Chicago.
We met in Chicago, but that was way down in the jungle deep.
You were.
How are you going to use? How are you going to use a Dolomite line? As much as I love y'all, I'm gonna get ready to sign off.
Pancho, do one more story.
An hour.
I'm trying to do all my clean ones.
Well, just do one more. Just do one
All
more.
right. Yeah, we didn't hit an hour. This has been a fun party. All right.
Yeah, an hour's a good enough little breakdown of time.
Fine.
We still let Alicia get away with all the funny stories.
Now who's whining?
Artlesia didn't tell a story, so what's up with that?
Next time I'll get.
She said she had a story. Come on, Anithia. Come on.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself now.
About the dog that was barking.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Come on, say it.
It's a funny story that involves two people on this call. So
All right, let's see what you got.
I like those.
So I was and I've often find myself invited to participate in things that I just appreciate the opportunity to do things that are oftentimes a little maybe above, where other people may think I should be. So I don't often know all the protocols and the do's and the don'ts and what I ought to do and what I ought not do. You know what I mean? So, when you just start now and you don't know what you're doing and you getting out there, you're looking a little crazy. You might look a little crazy when you come out. So what had happened was I was doing, and I'll call the show Busy Bee, which is a pretty good show to get in DC. So I'm in Busy Bee, and she, I run this little nonprofit in the city. So she giving me up space. I saw many of you people at this show, as a matter of fact. So I'm back in the back by the chicken boxes, in the cut.
You got a vegetarian spot.
The chicken box.
Because I got a free space, but I'm in the house though. I'm in the house. So one of my favorite artists is Karen, and Karen Clark comes back and she's looking at my stuff and she's like, do you know her? I'm like, yeah, I know. She said, you should have a conversation with him. Don't sleep on the opportunity to get some advice from him. He's a good person to work with. And I mean, I tell you, I started working with him, and today I'm in museums. I was like, oh wow, this okay, yeah, thank you. So then like a week later, I get a call from Pancho, and he's like, all right, look, I don't know what you're doing out in the world telling people I'm your mentor or something like that. But listen, people are calling me, you out somewhere got paintings up with a damn wig pen. What are you doing? If it ain't got a frame, you don't hang it. If it ain't got a frame, it has to be. I was like, so yeah, that was my coming out party. I was out there. I had these original pastels up with some wig pens.
A wig pen.
Looking at my stuff.
Pancho, when she did that, I immediately called you.
Yes, I remember. Because that's what she did was she snitched on you.
Karen told on you. Well, Karen, I didn't know
I know him. Don't be
I know Karen snitch.
Karen snitches get stitches. Snitches get stitches. Okay.
But she wasn't supposed to tell, and Pancho wasn't supposed to tell either. Some people just talk too much.
You already know Pancho was gonna tell.
Pancho was like, I don't know what in the holy hell you're doing. If you don't have a frame, it don't get hung, okay? Just put it in a frame. Put it in a frame.
Well, Pancho, she got you.
Pancho, if it don't have a frame, you don't hang it.
That's right. That's right.
It was beautiful work.
I'm sure every artist I work with got at least one funny story.
Where's my funny story then?
Huh?
Where's my funny story?
Oh, I know you got one. All the times we done stuff together, you gotta have at least one jewel.
No, I gotta think about it because I got a couple. Oh, you know what? You can do the one where you were trying to tell me a ghost was in my house and I was pissed.
Oh yeah. So Karen is real wound up about spiritual stuff. And she had me sleeping on her guest sofa. I'll repeat, she had me sleeping on her guest sofa. And I told her the next morning that I saw a ghost of a Civil War character walking through her house.
Oh my gosh.
And if you could see that girl's face, she was packing up stuff to get the hell out the house just from my explanation.
Oh my God.
So girl don't play with ghosts. And yes, I do instigate a bit.
Yes, my house is 120 years old, so I do not play. I do not play. And at the time that he said it, my nephew is 2 years old, and he said, "Who's that man right there?" Right there. What man? Right there. And then Pancho carried it on. I was so mad that day. I was so mad.
You know you can't take him nowhere.
Woo!
You can't.
That was good with Karen Clark.
What's up?
Yeah, that was a good
All right, y'all. That's been an hour for me. I'm about to sign off.
Good night.
Everybody take care till next year.
So on the count of 3, everybody say the Beauty of Blackness Fine Art Show 2021. And we out.
The beauty of I'm not on rhythm.
On the count of 3, Poncho.
I'm not on rhythm. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3. The beauty.
No, Pancho did not do that.
What?
That was definitely Louise. That was Louise. She's playing
Louise,
the game.
that was good. That was
That was good.
That was good. That was really good.
Because you know we was gonna be
Perfect
out of
time.
rhythm anyway. We all tired, broke down, drinking.
I can't have you guys.
Tired, broke down, and drinking.
We got to represent the beauty of blackness, right?
That is funny.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a good night. I certainly will.
Good
Yes,
night,
me too.
everybody. Take
Good
care.
night.
I'm gonna call all of y'all back.
Good
night,
everybody. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.